connecting to all the wonders of nature, and all the animals, all the creatures. And just bringing to mind some of your favorite ones. And of course, including birds. And the ones that swim in the oceans. Incredible miracle of life, expressing itself through such diverse and glorious forms. Just pausing for a moment and taking in how awesome life on earth is. Feeling our connection to all that life, all that life force. Feel the life inside you. We aren't a single entity, not even on the relative form, not even on the relative level. We are a community of microorganisms. Billions of little life forms are living as us. Appreciating all these life forms and recognizing that sometimes they go out of balance. As we move into 2020, let's shift our attitudes, our warlike attitudes towards life inside us and all around us. If we want the world to reflect the values of caring and love, we need to apply them to ourselves and to all this community of life inside us. So when things go out of balance, instead of fighting the cancer, the bad, quotes, bacteria, we need to spend time with these parts of ourselves that are calling for our attention and discover what their message is. They will guide you back to health if you give them a chance. So one of the ways in which I suggest you move into 2020 with an attitude of changing your language. First of all, noticing. Noticing when you use words like fighting, battling, struggling, or killing. We even say things like, he killed it, meaning he did so well. Just notice. That's the first step. And not just the language you're using in talking to other people, but what about your thoughts? This is really what we mean when we talk about loving ourselves. It's not some new agey, soppy, emotional feeling towards ourselves. It takes work to recognize when we're being violent, energetically violent towards ourselves. And as Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. So here we are, deeply connected and appreciative of all life around us and inside us. And recognizing that beyond the forms, or within the forms, is the formlessness, out of which everything is appearing. And we connect with that. We open to that. We open beyond this sense of a separate self, independent, isolated, randomly created. We let that old belief go. That illusion is seen through. And we feel ourselves as this flow of energy that we are. Not separate. We are aware that we are aware. We let our attention relax. We're no longer focusing on objects outside. We relax back into awareness. We're aware of sounds. We're aware of the sensations. We're aware of thoughts that pass through, but we don't attach to them. We stay with the awareness. Conscious of being conscious. And since there's only one consciousness, one infinite consciousness, we're all that. There is no separation. We are literally reflections of each other. Differing expressions in form of this one consciousness. So we're going to get up now, and I'd like to invite you to find a place where you could hold on to something, because you're going to be on one leg. And some of us feel a bit unbalanced. So just do your best, and if this is something that you prefer not to do, or you just are very happy to sit in the meditation, that's absolutely fine. But for the rest of you, we could use the mantelpiece. I'm sure you can find a place at home where you can just hold on. Just you don't have to hold on for dear life. Just have something for balance. We're going to begin by opening up our feet. So we begin from a very grounded place. There you go. All right. So holding on and lifting one leg up. You balance on the other one, obviously. And the knee is up, so your thigh is parallel to the floor, if you can. And if that's uncomfortable, don't worry about it. So now you're going to point your toe, flex your toe, point, flex, point, flex, make circles with your toe. So you can feel, put your attention into your ankle and notice what's happening inside your ankle. You're opening up the ankle joint. Now let's go the other way. Slow it down a little so you can really stay with the movement. And then point your toe out diagonally. Point it, flex it, and then push down on the heel. So you're pushing out on the heel. Point, flex, push. You can feel that push almost coming all the way down from your hip. Point, flex, push. Let's do one more. Point, flex, push. Circle in. 2, 3, and out. 1, 2, 3. Put your toes down on the floor. Slide your foot back to the other foot. Close your eyes and just feel the difference. Just notice the difference in your feet and your ankles. And then we're going to do the other side. So put your weight on the other foot. Lift the foot up. You can put your hand on your waist. It might help balance a bit. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Circle inwards. 1, 2, 3. And the other way. 1, 2, 3. Diagonally out to the side. Point your foot, your toes. Flex your toes and push out on your heel. Point, flex, push. Point, flex, push. Circle in. 1, 2, 3. And then the other way. 1, 2, 3. Bring your foot in, close your eyes, balancing on both legs, and just feel your feet and your ankles. Does it feel like there's more space in your ankles? Do they feel stronger? Okay, then coming back into the place you were in before, in the room. Now we're going to open up the knees, the thighs, and the hips, so that we really have the lower part of our body, so we can be very grounded when we do the practice. So this is all preparation. So putting your hands on your waist, and now tighten your butt muscles and your abdomen muscles. So you're really tight in this whole pelvic area. And then relax your chest. Just feel your chest is nice and open. Now bend your knees forward, keeping the body and the thighs straight. So it's like a plank from your knees up to the base of your skull. So you're leaning back a little, and your knees are together if possible, supporting each other. And your butt is tucked under. So you're like a plank from here all the way up to here. Yes, that looks really good. Very good. The crown of the head is lifted. The chin is tucked. Elbows slightly forwards, then opens up the upper back. And then see if you can kneel down a little further. Now this is not terribly comfortable, I acknowledge. But what you're doing is you're damming all the energy up in your knees. This is very good for your knees. Obviously, don't go further than feels comfortable for your knees. I mean, you can feel some tightness, but you don't want to go into pain. This is very good for your knees. What's happening is the energy is collecting in your knees. Keep your butt muscles tight, by the way. That will support your back. So you're damming up all the energy in your knees, and then when we eventually stand up, which will be quite soon, don't worry, we won't be here forever, then the energy gets to pour down from your knees through your lower legs and through those opened up ankles and feet. So the crown of the head, be aware of it, and then lift from the crown of the head, moving the body slightly forward so you're balanced, coming up, and just noticing. Noticing your legs. You might feel more sensation now in your legs and feet. Okay, let's shake that up. Shake, rattle, and roll. Okay. Shake your legs. Shake your butt muscles. Very important to shake your butt muscles. They can get very tight. We don't want to be tight asses. Okay, shake a little more. And then stop. I don't know why we don't shake all the way through the day, because it's so delicious when you stop. Just really gets the chi moving. Okay, so we'll go into micro squat. So we're going to start doing the squats, but we start very slowly, and we begin with the micro squat. I should wear a different color. My body doesn't show up very well in black. All right, so for the micro squat, we are not going down far at all, an inch or two. I mean, it does not matter. In fact, it doesn't matter how far you go down for any of the squats. It truly doesn't. The form is important. And so on the micro squat, I'm really going to teach you the form. And so I want you to pay attention to that, because that is important. Because you want to, and it wouldn't matter if you didn't follow the form, but you won't get the benefits. And so we want you to get the most benefit, and that is by, as you go down, you are pushing your tailbone forward. And if you do this, Let's all do it with our hands so we can really feel the butt and the tailbone tucking underneath as you go down. So you're opening up the Ming Men. The Ming Men's right opposite the navel. You can put your finger in your navel and go right opposite. That's where the Ming Men is. That's the gate of life. Very important to open that up. And then when we come up, we lift from the crown of the head. We don't push on our thighs. We don't do anything with our thighs. We lift from here, and we still are tucking our tailbone under as we come up. So we come up, lifting, and then I always like to just very slightly roll my shoulders back and down when I come up. So I'm opening up this whole area inside my chest, including my heart. Okay, so let's do that again. Squatting down just a couple of inches. And for those of you who haven't done squats before, I want you to look down and make sure your knees don't come in front of your toes. Now, the way to prevent them from coming in front of your toes is put the weight on your heels. And if you need to hold on to something, that's absolutely fine. It's not a problem. Okay, we're going to come up, lifting from the crown of the head, tailbone scooping forward, and the shoulders gently roll back and down. Okay, now we can go down another couple of inches if you can. If you can't, it's not a problem. And we're going to add a little visualization this time. We're going to take our mind down into the earth, into all that life, all that energy of life force. And then when we come up, we're going to draw the energy, and we're going to use our hands. We're going to draw that energy up through our legs into our belly. We're just stopping there, just holding it in there, and then relaxing hands, arms down, shoulders relaxed, relaxing. Okay, so we'll do another squat now with a little visualization. Squatting down, tailbone forward, mind goes down into the earth. All that life force, you're drawing it up into your feet and up your legs, into your belly. Just holding it there for a moment. Just feeling your belly. And then relaxing your hands down. Whew. Okay. Everybody's doing great. And squatting down into the earth. Mind goes way down. Down to the core of the earth. Bring that power up into your feet, up your legs, into your belly. Fill your belly with pure life force. And relax. Do one more. Squatting down to the center of the earth. And drawing that energy up into your feet, up your legs, and into your belly. Put your mind in your belly. Where the mind goes, the energy follows. You're leading it where you want it to be. And then arms, hands relaxing down. Shoulders relaxing. So this time, we're going to go down, and with our minds, we're going to go down into the earth, and we're going to draw that energy up through the whole body this time, up to the brain, and then at the very end of that drawing up, just rest your mind, your attention right above your head, just right above your head. So we're not squeezing yet, we're just doing the visualization so that you can really get clear of exactly where you're drawing the chi into. Okay? So, standing in preparation, weight on your heels. And then squatting down. Mind goes down, down, down through all the layers of the earth. to the center of the earth. And then gathering that energy up, drawing it up into your feet and up your legs, bringing it through your groin area, up through the abdomen, up through this central column in your chest, in your throat, into your head, and right above your head. And then opening up and allowing all the chi from above to flow down through you. Let's do that again. Squatting down, 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 down. Imagine the core of the earth, all that fiery energy, that life force coming up, bringing it up with your mind into your feet, drawing it up through your legs, into the groin, up into the belly, up through the central column, in the chest, up through the brain, out the heavenly gate, and open to all that is. And allow it all to flow down through you and around you. Feel it like a waterfall of chi inside you and all around you. So this time we'll go down, we'll do the visualization, and we'll do the squeezing. We're not doing the breath yet. We're building this bit by bit. Okay, weight on your heels. Just align your spine, crown's lifted, and then relax into the posture. And now squatting down, 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 down to the core of Mother Earth. Into that fire. Drawing it up into your feet. Curl your toes under. Up through your legs. Tighten your legs as you bring the energy up. When you get to the groin area, squeeze the perineum, drawing those muscles upwards, and then squeeze the muscles in your belly, in your chest. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you. Tuck your chin, make fists with your hands. Squeeze everything as tightly as you can as you bring the energy up through your brain, out the top of your head, and then you will hold the breath at this point, and then you will let go. Allow that waterfall to flow down through you, and notice how you're opening from very deep inside. Everything opening up. We'll do one more with the visualization, but without the breath. Because when we add the breath, we're going to have to go faster. And I want you to really have this in your body, this sense of the squeezing of all the different parts as you go up. And this time what we'll do at the very top, we'll take a breath and hold it. And then after that, we'll do the whole thing. Breath, visualization, all as one flow. Okay. So gently closing your eyes, adjusting your posture. Crown of head lifting. Nice, long, straight, aligned spine. Relax the shoulders. Feel your feet flat, connecting with the earth. And squatting down, down. Your mind's going down, down, down to the center of the earth, to the power of life. And drawing the power of life up into your feet, curl your toes under, up your legs, tighten into your groin area, lift the perineum. Squeeze the intrinsic muscles in the abdomen, in the chest. Shoulder blades coming together, tucking chin, fists with your hands, drawing the tightness up, up, up through the top of the head. When you reach the top, take a deep breath. Squeeze more and hold. Make sure your butt's tight. Let everything open in its own time. Uncurling, unfolding, expanding into freedom. Feeling that sense of spaciousness inside you and all around you. Relaxing into this newfound freedom from the past. Feeling your feet. Feeling embodied in this body. Bringing all the goodness into this body. So now we're going to add the breath with the visualization and squeezing all at the same time. So it'll go a lot faster. And I won't be able to guide you through the whole thing. I will be just saying, because I wouldn't have enough time to get it all out. So you'll be just squeezing and drawing the breath up as best you can. And then holding it at the top. Okay? So we're just playing at this. We're learning together. Feel your feet grounded, merged into the earth, anchoring you. Feel yourself very grounded. And weight on your heels. And squatting down. Attention in the center of the earth. And drawing up that fire, that life force into your feet, and up it comes, squeezing, squeezing. Breathing in. And holding it. Letting go when you need to, don't wait for me. Just pay attention to what's happening as things let go. Notice if anything doesn't let go. If any part of you is still curled, still tight. Don't try and do anything about it, just pay attention. Allow it to soften in its own time. And we do another one. The squeezing, the breath, the visualization, all at the same time. Feel your feet merged in the earth, grounding you. And squatting down. Taking your attention to the center of the earth. Drawing that energy up, squeezing and breathing. Tighter. Holding it. Opening. Opening deeper and deeper. Opening up the old into the light. Breathing. Breathing into that central channel. Feeling the spaciousness in there. Make sure your feet are completely uncurled. The earth gates and the bottoms of the feet are open to the earth. Feel as though your feet and the earth have become one. We do one more. Lifting from the crown of the head. Feeling the whole body aligned, anchored in the earth. Weight on the heels. And squatting down to the very center of the earth. Bring that core energy, the original energy of creation, up into your feet and curl and breathe. Tight up, tight up, tight. Relax. Let the opening naturally unfold. Just watch it. Be the witness. Keep your mind inside, paying attention. Okay, opening your eyes gently. Still feeling inside. Your attention is inside, at least 50%. Now you want to make your way, if possible, to lying down, but if that isn't possible, to sitting. I have to come over there. For those of you online, I'm going to stop the video because it won't help you anyway. But of course the audio is still on. And I'm taking the microphone with me so that you should be able to hear really well. Looks like a kindergarten class. Take their nap. If you're very good, you'll get milk and cookies. Oh. Okay. So we are going to continue that practice, doing it lying down, which actually is a lot easier. And I find that I can synchronize my breath and the squeezing much easier when I'm sitting or lying down. So I'm hoping you'll have that experience too. Not that it matters, but it's kind of fun when you get it all synchronized. So just make yourself super comfortable by relaxing your back. Let your back completely relax down. Let go of any kind of tension. All the holding can let go now. You're fully supported by what you're lying on, and beneath what you're lying on, connect with the earth. Connect with all that life. with all the forms of life, the creatures, with all the human beings too. So much aliveness. Feel yourself relaxing, softening into that aliveness. Let go. Surrender. So now we do exactly the same practice without the squat. We do the squeezing, we do the breath, we do the visualization, and we do our best to synchronize them. So as you bring the energy of the earth through the soles of your feet, you curl your toes under. Let's do that together now. As you draw the energy up your legs, so tighten the muscles in your legs. Really feel them tight in your calf muscles, the muscles around your knees, tighten your thighs. Draw the energy up into your groin area and lift those muscles in your perineum, the muscles around your anus and your genitals, lifting up, putting pressure. You're pressurizing yourself, sending that energy up into your belly, and then tighten the intrinsic muscles in your belly up. You can guide your hands can guide this energy up as you're doing this. Tighten the muscles in your chest. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you so it's really tight in your chest, in your back. Then tuck your chin so you're opening up your neck so the energy can move up through your neck and into your head, into your brain. Moving through your brain, activating the pineal gland, activating Senji, connecting you with the entire universe. Your attention going right to the top of your head, right above, and that's where you're going to hold the breath. Let's take a big breath in and squeeze everything now. And please let go anytime you need to. You don't need to wait for me. You don't need to go purple in the face. And allow yourself to open. Just feel the opening throughout your body. Just notice where there's opening. Notice where there isn't so much opening. Sometimes you might notice a place that feels still tight. And don't try and change it. Just take your attention lovingly to that place. And so you're saying to it, I see you, sweetie. I'm here. That's all you need to do. Okay, this time we're going to coordinate the breath, the visualization, and the squeezing all together. So it will be faster. Taking your attention down to the center of the earth. Imagine that energy pouring up into your feet, and then begin to squeeze and draw your breath in all the way up. And hold it. Relax. Let everything naturally open. At this time, really being conscious of our intention to draw the past out of our belly, out of our whole body, but particularly the belly area, out of the digestive system and the kidney system, which includes the reproductive system. So any painful experiences that became energetically stuck in these areas, creating dysfunction in the complete functioning, in the natural functioning, in the optimal functioning of these organs. Creating repetitive patterns of negative emotions, unconsciously held, maybe for beyond your lifetime. We're doing this practice for ourselves, for our ancestors, for our descendants. We're doing this practice for each other and for all of humanity. That we may be free of the past, free of these behaviors that result from these energetic stuck patterns that has created so much havoc on our planet and in our lives. We're freeing ourselves and each other so that we may live lives that are based on caring and love, no longer on fear. Just feel the strength of that intention in your heart. You're longing for that, for yourself, for your family, for everyone. And feel the excitement. A sense of fulfillment that we are doing this now, together. This is happening now. And imagine, as we repeat this practice over and over again, dissolving the old neural pathways, the patterns in our brain that have created these behaviors over the millennia. Imagine that as we repeat this process of dissolving these old patterns, imagine our life our individual and our collective life imagine the ease in which we would flow with life, no resistance to life, recognizing ourselves as so much more magnificent than we'd ever dreamed of. No longer identifying with the little me. Recognizing ourselves in everything and everyone. The pure consciousness. The absence of separation, the absence of lack. Imagine the world we're creating. Right now. Relaxing, Connecting the mind down into the earth, into all that original raw chi at the center of the planet. And drawing it up into your feet, begin breathing and squeezing and visualizing. All the way up to the top. Hold it. Squeeze more. As you open up into the spaciousness that's infinitely wide open, imagine a waterfall of pure potential, of all the possibilities flowing down through you and around you, unimaginable possibilities for healing, deep healing, filling up. One more time. Placing your mind down in the center of the earth, into the fire, into the power of life, and drawing that life force up into your feet, squeezing and visualizing and drawing the breath through your body. Opening, naturally opening, naturally expanding. The One Yuan Chi, the undifferentiated oneness flowing down now through your brain, filling every brain cell with possibility. The energy flowing down through your whole head. You can use your hands to guide it. Imagine this energy, this possibility of light filling your whole head, flowing down into your throat, opening up your throat, into your thyroid, lighting up your thyroid, and bringing this energy down into your chest and filling your lungs, lighting up your lungs, bringing it into your heart, feeling your heart, drawing the light down into liver, gallbladder, and spleen. Imagine the light traveling down your esophagus into your stomach, through duodenum, into your intestines, your colon, your pancreas, drawing that light into your adrenals and kidneys, into your energy reproductive organs, into your bladder. All these organs now illuminated with pure potential. And then imagine the energy flowing down through the groin, down the thighs, knees, lower legs, ankles, into your feet. Imagine the light in your shoulders flowing down through your upper arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists, and hands. Feel your whole body from inside. Go into your skeleton. Feel into the bones, drawing the light deep into your bones, strengthening your bones, flexible and strong. Feel all the muscles, the ligaments, the tendons, full of this chi. Restoring all these tissues back to their natural state, young and healthy, everything functioning normally. Feel that sense of well-being throughout your whole body. Now placing your hands over your navel, right hand first for women, left for men. Make sure the center of your palms are lined up with each other, right over the top of your navel. I'm going to make very small circles, very slow, so you can really follow them with your attention. Going to the left, then up, down to the right, below, and continuing. Spiraling energy, the energy of the galaxies, spiraling through the navel, inside. You can imagine your hands, the energy hands, and they're inside your abdomen, gently caressing your dantian, this energy center, this ball of energy in the middle. And you're spiraling. The original energy of creation. Into Dantian. Your energy reservoir. Continuing to spiral. Continuing to gather. Continuing to strengthen the body. To increase vitality. A sense of aliveness. Grounding you. Centering you. So you can always maintain this sense of deep peace, even while the conditions of life are challenging. A sense of quietness. A profound silence within you. That's felt by others around you. This peace is imperturbable. Nothing can disturb it. You are present. The past is a memory, and the future a fantasy. You are here, now. And pausing, rotating the other way. Feeling into your belly. Feeling the spiral movement within the piece. going very slowly. Nowhere to go. Right here. Right now. Making the circle smaller and slower. And coming into stillness. Begin to circle your ankles and then circle your wrists. Stretch your legs and your arms. And begin to move the spine and the hips, the shoulders, moving the whole body. And slowly coming up in the sitting position. And then gradually coming up, standing. Finding your place in the room. Keeping 50% of your attention inside while you move around. And having your feet out a little bit beyond shoulder width. Crown of the head lifting. Tailbone being magnetized down. Bringing your hands to your waist. And then squatting down. Feet a little further apart if you can. So taking your tailbone to the right, your right hip goes up, the spine above the waist hardly moves. And then circle around to the front, tucking the tailbone forward, around to the left hip bone comes up, and then around to the back, tailbone back, tucked backwards, and around to the right again, and continue. Make smooth, even circles with your tailbone. And feel the lower spine being stretched, being gently opened up. All the muscles in the lower back being gently encouraged to let go of tension. Feel into the organs in the abdomen. How soft they feel. Imagining them hollow, empty of all the old conditioning. And when you reach the back, pausing and reversing the rotation of the tailbone. Imagining the spiral movement inside your abdomen. Imagine the spiral movement begins to spiral down through the area of the groin, down through the thighs, spiraling down through the knees, the lower legs, the ankles, all opened up, spiraling through the open feet, down through all the layers of the earth. Down to the center. Spiraling around inside the center of the earth. In the fire. In the raw chi, the pure one UN chi, the energy of creation. Reversing the rotation. And now begin to draw that energy up. Imagine it coming up as a spiral of light out of the center of the earth, spiraling up through all the layers of Mother Earth. Coming up into the topsoil. Imagine the topsoil, all the little microorganisms in the soil being lit up with this pure creative light, with the formlessness that creates the form. Spiraling this light into all the little microorganisms, imagine them. Bacteria, worms, becoming illuminated. It's the topsoil as though it's got millions, billions of little stars. As these organisms light up to their full potential. Spiraling this energy of creation, the undifferentiated oneness of source energy into the oceans. Imagine spiraling this light through the oceans into all the life forms that live in the oceans. All the creatures. All the vegetation, the coral reefs, coming back to life. Clearing, cleansing, purifying all life forms in the oceans and cleansing the waters themselves. Until the oceans are one great ocean of light. Pausing and reversing. Spiraling the light into all the landforms. Into the mountains. Into these sacred places. Reactivating. The healing energy becoming stronger. All the prayers, the ceremonies, the vision quests. All those intentions. Becoming palpable to all. Spiraling the light into the desert. Feeling the silence strengthened. Feeling that silence spreading throughout our beings, resonating with the silence within. And reversing. spiraling pure creative light into the roots of all the trees on the planet. Imagining yourself as one tree representing holographically all the trees. Spiraling the light into your roots. Coming up into the trunk. Up the trunk. In the sap. Bringing new life to the tree, to all trees. All trees, the tree of life. Drawing up the sap. Up through the trunk. Into the branches. Into all the leaves. Fluttering in the sunshine. Feeling the strength, the rootedness, the groundedness. As our rootedness, strength, and groundedness. Pausing, reversing, connecting with all the flowers on the planet. Connecting through our hearts. Feeling the energy of flowers spiraling in our heart. The beauty. The beauty of our hearts opening as the flowers blossom in sunshine. Feeling the chi field all around you as sunshine, shining into your heart, opening your energy heart up, wider and wider. Spiraling all this creative oneness energy around inside your belly. Pausing and reversing, spiraling the light into the kidneys. All this aliveness, this life force, this vitality spiraling around inside your kidneys. Now inside your energy reproductive organs. Imagine you are inside, spiraling light, filling up this emptied out space with the pure love of source energy. Spiraling the light into the bladder and the urinary system. The hollow space becoming completely illuminated. And reversing, visiting the stomach, going into the stomach, spiraling around inside the interior, drawing the light of creation into the middle of the stomach, illuminating stomach. The light flowing now into the small intestines, flowing through all 20 feet of small intestines, guiding it through. And into the colon. All the way through, down through the rectum. Every part of the colon lit up. It's going into the interior of the pancreas, tucked behind the stomach, and illuminating the pancreas. And reversing, making the spirals slower and smaller. Smaller still, until your movement is barely perceptible. Spiraling right into the dantian. Into stillness. Moving the tailbone forward and up. Imagine the light in the abdomen flowing up through the spine, lighting up each vertebrae on its way up. Lighting up the heart, and then back into the spine, through the neck, through the brainstem, and into the brain, lighting up every neuron, and lighting up the center. The Senji Palace mirroring the entire universe. Tailbone shifting back and up, sending the light through each vertebrae, into the heart, up through the upper spine. Follow as best you can. Through the neck, brainstem, into all the neurons of the brain, into the center, connecting with all that is. Tailbone forward and up. Follow the visualization on your own. Back and up. Forward, up, back and up. Tailbone down in neutral. Mind travels up the spine, the crown, and lift. Allow the hands to fall gently to the sides. You can stretch your fingers a little. Twirl your wrists. Bring feet together. Feel yourself as a tree, rooted. Turn your palms to face forward. Connecting your fingers, hands with the earth beneath and all that life. Gather it up in front of you, arms diagonal. As you lift that energy up in front of you and through you, coming up your legs, lower body, upper body, shoulders, neck, into your head, and then up above into the infinite light of being. And imagine yourself happy, healthy, completely fulfilled. Bring an image into this placeless place above your head of yourself smiling radiantly, your vitality palpable. And hold this image in your hands. This beautiful radiant light in your hands, and draw it down. Draw down the energy and the information through the top of your head into your brain. Fill every brain cell with the light, the energy, and the information. Happy, healthy, fulfilled. Pouring it down through your throat and neck, illuminating the shoulders, the upper body, lower body, down through the legs, into the feet, Down the arms into the hands, the whole body now. Every part of your body filled with light, filled with the energy and the information of your intention. Imagine yourself now, that image inside you, as you, radiantly happy, vitally healthy, completely fulfilled, just being naturally who you are, with all resistance dissolved. Simply allowing yourself to be revealed. The pure love that you are. Unveiled now, shining brightly. Very gently opening your eyes, still feeling the sense of yourself as this loving energy. And move your body freely and mindfully take a place sitting down. Allow this new being to soak in. Placing your hands in prayer position in front of your heart. And just notice. Notice your gratitude for whatever you feel appreciative of. And together we bow. We bow in appreciation. And we acknowledge each other. The support of everyone in the room and online. our Qigong family, going deeper and deeper together into profound healing of ourselves, our lineage, and all those who come after. Feeling our gratitude for this practice and for all the wisdom traditions which take us home, bring us home. Remember to feel gratitude to yourself for showing up so fully, for your commitment, for your intention to transform and help in the transformation of consciousness on this planet. And together we chant 3 times, Hala. 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 So, my dears, we come to the end of the last class in 2019. And there will be the first class in 2020 on Friday morning at 7:15 for those of you who can haul yourself out of bed. Of course, you know, you could always do it in bed too.
Friday here?
No.
Oh.
It's online.
Oh, no, online.
The only ones here are on Mondays and the
That's
next
what I
Monday.
And it is next Monday.
Mm-hmm. Next Monday there'll be a class.
Every Monday?
Every Monday. Well, be sure to check the newsletter.
Yeah, I was looking at the new
And
one.
if you don't, the new one went out today.
Yeah.
If you didn't get it, make sure you email me or just put yourself back on the newsletter.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes someone gets dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you get back on it, you go to the website and you sign up there. If you can't find the newsletter, just go to the website, because I am now updating the teaching schedule on the website every month.
What is
So
the website?
It's www, obviously, embodying love. You can remember that, .us, US. Embodyinglove.us. Very cute, huh?
Can I
Very
share
cute.
something with you?
Yes, but I think first
I
of
think
all,
they might want to know.
you think they might want to know?
Yes.
Okay.
There's this incredible film, Fantastic Fungi.
Mhm.
Have you seen it?
No, I've heard about it.
It's everything that you're talking about.
Oh, wonderful.
In visual. Did you see it?
I haven't yet, but where's it
At
playing?
the Raphael, and it's really,
Oh.
I mean, you should see it. It will give you visualization for this, the whole journey. It's amazing.
It's in 3D.
Thank you.
isn't it?
Thank you.
I sent that on my email, but I don't think you got it.
No, but you're the second person who mentioned that.
It's going to be. I'm telling you, it's going to be.
How long is it going to be
phenomenal.
there for?
I know till the 2nd. I'm not sure. I went online. I sent you. Are you on my email list?
I think so. Yeah.
I sent it to you. You'll have it. It's-
Okay, my dears. Thank you. About the recordings, there aren't any recordings of these particular classes. Although this one was recorded for Gail. I better turn it off. But normally the classes are not recorded. The classes aren't. I do record some of the healings in the evenings. There'll be 2 healings, 2 evenings of January. You know, check your schedule if you're interested in that. Asking about the global evening. Yes, that will be recorded. All right, my dears. I love you. Have a wonderful beginning to the new year. All of you. All of you. It's so great. We had 22 people online. I think it went up to 24 at one point.
Oh, really?
And we had 10 of us in here, so we had 34.
Wow.
It's
No
strong
wonder.
field.
So
Strong
proud of
field.
you.
Thank you, everyone. See you again soon.
we'll just continue this on and on. Bye-bye.
Yeah.